The summer solstice on June the 20th brings with it an exciting changeover period because, for one, we're moving into summer or winter, depending on where you live, and it also brings with it a beautiful energy upgrade as well. This energy upgrades, these light codes that are coming in with this summer solstice, is meant to ignite our inner light, to help us really stop hiding who we are, stop hiding behind the limitations, behind doubt, behind all the masks that we're wearing, but really igniting our inner light so we can step out into the world and shine our light ever so brightly. So with this video, I want to share with you the key things that I think you should know about this particular summer solstice on June the 20th, because it will really help you uplift in frequency, it will help you raise in consciousness, and also will help you really feel more in alignment with who you have grown into and your soul's higher path moving forward. So let's dive into the 5 key things I think you should know about the summer solstice on June the 20th. The very first thing I want you to know is that there are a lot of light codes coming in, so you're receiving an energetic upgrade that will really assist you in igniting your inner light. You have been hiding for far too long, holding back, limiting yourself, talking yourself out of things, not sharing it with the world, like how beautiful of a soul you are. Maybe even you're still in the spiritual closet and you haven't really come out yet. Now with this June solstice, you're really being invited and ignited to really stop hiding who you are and embrace all of who you are and share it with the world. Now this may sound a little scary. Don't be scared of what that might mean. It doesn't mean that you have to be out there and scream up the rooftops, I'm spiritual, I have gifts, or anything like that. It doesn't mean that. But you just igniting your inner light will make a beautiful impact in your own life and in the life of those people that you come across, that you touch, just simply by your presence. So it's a beautiful thing, and it's also a necessary thing as well, because we have been holding back. We have been living in the shadows, so to speak. We have been, limiting ourselves from really being all that we can be, all that we're meant to be, and even more. And now with this summer solstice, this is really being ignited within you. So you stop holding back, stop dimming your light, or stop limiting yourself from what is truly possible for you. So that's the very first thing I want you to know, is that you will receive an energetic upgrade. And I also have a light language activation coming out on June the 20th for it's a solstice activation to really help you with all these light codes that are coming in, to really assist you really embody that, embrace it, and also receive that inner activation. So if you haven't done so already, definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I release that video. But it will come out June the 20th in the morning. And of course, if you are already a subscribed member of my community, thank you so much for being here, and you will also be notified then whenever that video comes out. But that activation will then assist you with the light codes that are coming in. Then the second thing I want you to know is that you will also feel a lift in spirit, where you feel lighter, more expansive. You also feel like you're really raising in frequency, and that's truly what's happening right now. With the summer solstice, you are being uplifted. So many beautiful light codes are coming in to really help you feel also more at ease. I mean, with everything happening this year already, you may are looking for that more ease coming in, that more relaxed feeling. And that's really what is available right now as well. So you will feel that your spirit is lifting, that things are not looking as challenging as they once did. Your consciousness also is being uplifted as well. So you look at life from a higher perspective as well. Your energy field then also feels more lighter. So if you're doing a lot of work maybe with your own energy field, and even if you're not, it's perfectly fine, but you may notice that you're feeling different. You're feeling lighter. You're feeling less constricted, because there's a lot of easing up that is coming in with this upgrade as well. This summer solstice, there's really that easing up that can be felt. So your energetic field also received that upgrade as well, where you feel more expansive and more lighter as well, rather than constricted and limited and even tense. And these light codes that are coming in, they're really igniting you from the inside out. They're attuning you from the inside out. So whatever's happening within you is then showing up in your energetic field. So that's why your energetic field then also feels lighter. Which brings me into the third thing here that I want you to know is that you also then become more vibrant. Your energy, your frequency becomes more vibrant, and people will notice that. People will be more drawn to you. They may even say, hey, what are you doing? You're looking different. I like what you're doing. I like what you did, right? So people will notice that because your frequency changes as well. With this energetic upgrade, with this inner light being ignited within you, it really ripples out that people will notice that. Your energy also becomes lighter as well, and people will feel that. People will notice that. You actually will notice that people are more drawn to you then as well. And especially if you are a spiritual practitioner or an entrepreneur, you will notice that there's going to be an increase in clients coming to you actually as well, where people are feeling more drawn to your energy. They're feeling drawn to your work because there's so many people out there that really need your help. And even if you're not a spiritual practitioner or an entrepreneur, you may then also notice that people feel more drawn to you, especially those that are not yet on their spiritual awakening journey or they're just in the beginning. You may notice that people are feeling more drawn to you because they're maybe becoming aware that, you know what, you are on your spiritual path. You are doing certain works. Maybe you're doing tarot readings or you're doing healing or whatever it is that you're doing. And people will feel more drawn to you because your light is being ignited. And the reason for that is, the reason why your light is being ignited is because you are here for a very important reason. You're here to make an impact. You're here to bring more light into the world. So by you basically becoming that beacon of light, people will be drawn to you. So here, like I said, if you are a spiritual practitioner or an entrepreneur, you will see an uptick in clientele. People really coming to you, reaching out to you, wanting to work with you, want to learn from you, wanting your help. And then even if you're not an entrepreneur, you will notice that people feel drawn to you. They may come to you for guidance, for insight, like, hey, what are you doing? Or, hey, can you give me some advice here in this and that? And it's because you are really meant to make that impact. So you will notice that with this June solstice, with the summer solstice, there's really that change over period that moving forward, that with your light being ignited, you will be more that beacon to other people and people will be more drawn to you. Because also your energy is becoming lighter as well. So it's a beautiful thing because then you're really able to really step into your full potential and do what your soul has come here to do in a more elaborate, more expansive, more evolved way, and really helping more people. And even if people are not necessarily coming to you, but still you just igniting your inner light or having your light ignited makes an impact in the world because it affects not only you, but also the people in your life, your family, your friend. They're being assisted, they're being positively affected by your inner light being ignited. So allow this, embrace this. Then the fourth thing I want you to know is that your higher path now also calls on you. So listen closely. You're being put on notice. You will feel that inner nudge. You will feel that inner drive to expand, to evolve, to step into a higher, more expansive way of being of service in the world, to bring your light more into the world. If you're here watching this, I'm absolutely sure that you are a light worker, that you're an empath, you're a highly sensitive soul, maybe even a psychic, an intuitive, and you are here for a greater reason. Maybe you're even one of the chosen ones. And you're here for a greater purpose. And now with this summer solstice, your higher path is really calling to you. It's nudging at you to pay attention, to listen. You will receive guidance and insights into what you are meant to step into, either start something or do something in a more evolved, more elaborate, more expansive way. And here the invitation is to listen closely to what you feel called to step into or expand into. You're now more ready to really step into this. If up until this point you maybe felt like there's something more that you're meant to be doing, but you were holding back, you were like, nah, I'm not going to do this. I don't have time for this, or this is nonsense, or anything like that. Or there's anything that, or maybe you didn't even allow yourself to really become aware of it. Now is that time. You are now ready to really become aware of that, to acknowledge what your soul has come here to do, either start doing or expand into something more. You're receiving the guidance on or around the summer solstice and June the 20th. You will receive a lot of insights, a lot of guidance of what that next step is for you. So here, be ready for that. Take note of whatever insights that you're getting. There's something that is unfolding that you are now ready to become aware of. And here it's about listening, really listening closely. Make that time and space each and every day not just on or around the summer solstice, but just each and every day in general, to tune in, to receive guidance of how can I be of greater service in the world today? What can I do to make a bigger impact? How can I serve in a greater, more expansive way? What is asking to be expressed through me? You can ask those questions on a day-to-day basis to receive insights into, well, what are you here to do? What is asking to be expressed through you? And then you can follow your soul's higher calling, your soul's higher path, because that is really what you have been prepared for up until this point. That's why now also your light is being ignited. That's why your energy is also becoming softer, easier, lighter, and also more inviting as well, to really draw in the people that your soul has come here to assist in whatever way, shape, and form that looks like for you, that is right for you. And you will receive that insights on or around the June solstice, the summer solstice. You will receive those insights because now you are ready. You have grown ready for that. Everything that happened up until this point, it was like ascending us to get ready to where we're at right now for that next step. This year, in particular, the first few months were really preparing us. There was a lot of shadow work, a lot of inner healing, a lot of, discomfort happening to prepare us to shed the old, to now be ready for what's to come next. May was that changeover month where we were integrating a lot of the things that have happened. And now it's like really, now it's that forward moving energy. June is all about moving forward. It's about the abundance. It's about really stepping into what our soul has come here to do. And the June solstice, the summer solstice, is really key into giving you the insights, the downloads, the direction that you need to really step into your soul's higher calling. And if you're still not quite sure what that next step is for you and you really want to get some clarity, I want to invite you to check out my Akashic Record reading, my Life Purpose Activator Akashic Record reading, where I will give you detailed guidance into what your soul has come here to do. What is your soul's mission? What is your soul's purpose? What is holding you back? How can you step into this? What is the most aligned way for you to really embrace your soul's higher calling? If you would like to receive that guidance, there's a link in the description below. Check out that reading. It's the Life Purpose Activator reading that can really give you the guidance, the clear and accurate guidance that will help you or give you that blueprint, that roadmap to how to move forward. So if that's of interest to you, check out the link in the description below. But just be open that you will receive insights and guidance as well on or around the summer solstice. It's just then it depends how open you are to receiving and to acknowledging the guidance that you're receiving. Then the fifth and final thing here that I want you to know is that doors now also open. Your path is truly unfolding. You will receive all the support, the guidance, the direction that you need in the physical and also in the spiritual to really move forward, to step into this. Because like I mentioned, your time is now. Your path is now unfolding. Your light is being ignited to be the beacon of light in the world, to really make that impact, to be of greater service in whatever way and shape and form that looks like for you. So you will receive the guidance, you will receive the support to really step into this. The doors will open for you. And here the invitation is, don't let fear hold you back, because fear is going to peek its ugly head. It's going to sneak up on you. It's going to try to derail you. It's going to try to talk you out of it. Like, don't do this. This is scary. No, please don't. It's going to happen. Because what your soul has come here to do is outside of your comfort zone, or otherwise you would already be doing it, right? So fear is going to kick in. The fear of the unknown, the fear of being maybe rejected, the fear of the success that can come from this, the fear of just you stepping into your soul's higher calling. Fear is going to kick in on or around the June solstice, and even also moving forward as you're embracing your path. But here the invitations, don't let the fear hold you back. Don't let the fear keep you from really stepping into what your soul has come here to do. What I want to invite you to do is embrace the fear, embrace the discomfort, lean into that, feel it with the intention of releasing it and letting go. That's like shadow work, okay? You want to do that shadow work whenever fear comes up, really feeling it, giving yourself a couple of minutes just to feel it. Feel the fear, really dive deep into it. Not the story though, just the emotion, just feeling the fear. Give it an outlet. Give it that time and space to really feel it in order to release it. Because if you're giving it the time and space to really acknowledge that, yeah, I have fear. Oh my God, I'm absolutely terrified of what I'm here to do, of what my next step is. Oh my God, I don't want to do this. I'm scared. The world is going to end if I do this, right? If you really tune into that and feel it with the intention of just giving it that time and space, to make itself known, but then just say, okay, now I'm gonna release this because there's nothing I cannot handle. Look back over these last, couple of years, especially last year and then also this year, all the stuff that you have been through, the shadow work you've done, the healing that you have done, the discomfort that you felt. I mean, we've had the whole pandemic things going on. There's so much that we have experienced, that you personally have experienced up until this point. That was most likely a whole lot worse than what you think could happen, might happen, and probably won't happen if you were to embrace your path. Just think of it like that. You've already overcome so much in your life, all the adversities, all the challenges, and you're still here, right? Nothing happened. And you can move forward. But when you move forward, when you really embrace your path, your higher path, your life will unfold beautifully. You will feel so deeply connected, so overjoyed by you doing what your soul has come here to do. And that's there's this turning point now happening with this summer solstice. And you have grown ready for that. So don't let fear hold you back. Be open to all these doors, these opportunities, the insights, the guidance that you can receive to move forward, and then do it. Step into that more of what you're here to do, that more evolved way, that more expanded way, or even start it if you haven't done so yet. Now is the time. You are ready for that. Okay, so here are the 5 key things that I want you to know. Now, let me share with you how you can make the most out of this beautiful summer solstice. Now, for one, definitely join me then for the light language activation that comes out that morning. Tune into that because it will assist you in really bringing in these light codes, really anchoring them in, activating them within you, and also calibrating you to that new frequency so you won't feel so stressed and overwhelmed and even challenged by these upgrades and by that higher path that is unfolding for you. So definitely stay tuned for that. But then on the solstice, on June the 20th, I want to invite you to go outside if you can. Go outside, connect with Mother Nature, connect with the frequency, the essence, the energy all around you by being in nature. And if you don't really have a way to go outside, if you don't have a yard or anything like that, maybe just open up your window, sit in front of the window and just connect with the essence of Mother Nature. Let it recharge you as well. Maybe do somewhat of a ceremony or a spiritual practice, meditate, or whatever you feel called to do. Maybe some journaling as well, to write down any insights that you're getting, and also be open and be receptive. Be open and receptive to receiving the guidance, the insights, and the next steps for you. And then also decide that your time is now to move forward, and then start taking the steps. Start taking the action to really move forward. And then finally, just really be open to receiving the insights and guidance. So here, really meditate, journal, maybe do some automatic writing. Ask those questions that I mentioned earlier about how can I make a bigger impact in the world? What is asking to be expressed through me? How can I show up in a higher way now moving forward? And things like that. Even about your path, you can ask, like, what is that next more evolved path for me? What am I here to do? What is asking to be expressed through me in a higher way? And if at all you're in doubt, request an Akashic record reading. I would be happy and I would be honored to assist you in providing you with the clear guidance that will help you on your path moving forward. Because this is meant for you. This higher path is meant to unfold for you. And if you don't really have the clear guidance and you're not quite sure if it's hard for you to really receive the guidance, then maybe an Akashic record reading would be ideal for you to really receive the guidance to move forward. But either way, you will receive at least some guidance, on or around the summer solstice to help you really move forward. And here, just really be open to it. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed this video, that it gave you some insights and guidance to really how to make the most out of the summer solstice, because it's truly a powerful, beautiful day and beautiful changeover period that we're now in that can really help us catapult us forward to new heights, to really embrace our soul's highest path. So I'm super excited I was able to bring this to you. Now also, be sure to check out this video here. It's where I talk a little bit more about how the Akashic Records can actually help you uncover your soul's purpose if you're interested in learning about that. So thank you so much for being here. Now definitely check out the light language activation that's coming out June the 20th. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.